What's going on, everybody? Welcome to How to F1 Hockenheim. Not a whole lot to talk about with this track. It's fairly new, having come out earlier this year, and the Grand Prix series has only had one race week on the track. My swing at it earlier this year didn't go so well. Had a decent finish, I think, but just couldn't keep the car pointed the right direction to save my life. So it's one that's a little bit tough for me, but I found that my first trip to a track usually is kind of rough, but the second, third, fourth, etc. seems to go a little bit better unless it's Suzuka. Well, I don't believe this track has the 4 tires off rules that some of the newer tracks and some other revamped tracks have. It seemed like it was designed intentionally to allow wider exits, and it seems to be fairly lenient on the off tracks. That said, what you don't catch in incident points is going to really upset the car. GT cars can abuse the curbs at this track. However, these high downforce open wheelers with their low floors tend to get pretty upset when you hit the curbs just the wrong way or a little too hard. So watch yourself on the exit of turn 1, especially exits getting into the second part of getting into the stadium section, the double curbs there, and then also watch the double curbs on the exit of the final corner coming down the straightaway. The car tends to get a little rough over those, and it can turn the thing into a skateboard and slide you right off the track. So without further ado, we'll go into the hot lap, and I'll discuss tire strategy. Alright, so coming out of the final corner here on the front straightaway, it's going to be the first of 2 DRS zones. You can kind of swing through this corner pretty quick. Just like I said earlier, be careful on that exit curb. Car does tend to get a little upset. If you go too far, you get a 1X. Make sure you hit the apex here, kind of come out to the right just a bit so you can set up for the second corner. And then here you have your second DRS zone down long back straightaway. At least I call it the back straightaway. And it's not really straight, but whatever. Here comes a hairpin turn, hard braking zone. Get some passes done here if you're careful. I would stay in second gear here, but you can go into first gear if you want to use the extra inch in braking. However, the second gear allows you to use the torque on exit without spinning up the tires as easily. Here you can go a little wide on exit to straighten out this left-hander, then the right-hander. Be careful, the car will want to come out from under you if you're on a lower downforce setup and you get a little too happy with the throttle. This exit curb here is what I was talking about. It's a little dangerous if you get too far to the left and turns the car into a skateboard. And setting up for this double right-hander here. Just be careful on exit here. You don't go too wide and get too tight and then end up hitting the curbs there and turn the car into a skateboard there. So there you go, lap at Hockenheim. Alright, so getting into strategy, this is going to be another week where I think your safe bet is going to be some combination of soft tires and medium tires. Depending on the weather, the track conditions, and your driving ability, you could maybe stretch a one-stop soft strategy, but that's definitely something that you're going to need some really good tire saving skills to pull off. This track is very inviting for locking up, and even micro lockups will eat the tires up a bit. And it's that last section there being somewhat fast but twisty is going to tear into the tires a little bit as well. So I think if you want to play it safe, like I said, soft medium or medium soft is going to be the way to go. If you're looking to try to maximize speed but also save your tires or challenge yourself on tire savings, then soft could be an option. As I say, probably every week, but pretty frequently, but I still see people doing it. Hard tires are not advisable. They are too slow, even though they will last the entire race pretty much. So that will be it. As I say every week as well, I hope this helps somebody out. Hope to see y'all in the race. And again, if you do enjoy this content, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of it. That'll do it. Catch y'all next week.